Okay guys, back with draft 19 here, and we just opened up the first pack. The Hellsteed's obviously the first pick. Other cards that are of note in this pack would be the nothing much, to be honest. The Savage Surge is an okay combat trick, the key run, but it's not that interesting a first pack, so we're going to take the Hellsteed. We get past a Sanctuary, a Cackler, and a Bluster Squall. Common wise, nothing particularly interesting here. I think we just go with what matches our first pick and take the Cackler. So in here, the Justiciar is strong, but we also have this nice Rakdos card here if I wanted to try and run this. In terms of strength though, the Justiciar gets the nod. In terms of consistency, we go with the Chainwalker. I think we're just going to dive in here. Let's try and run Rakdos. So we get a Palisade Giant getting past. The guy to my right is obviously not playing white, as he's just passed a Justiciar and a Palisade Giant. The cards that are pickable for me here would be the Cobble Brute and the Tenement Crasher. If I am going to run Rakdos, if white is open, I really don't want to pass this guy, because I might go into it depending on what else gets passed. We'll take the Giant and leave our options open, while Rakdos is definitely open. Look at this pack. We've got a Hellhole Flailer, an Augur Spree, a Stab Wound, and a Deviant Plea. So the Giant is probably not getting played. If the guy to my right is passing ridiculous cards like these, then I cannot go into white. The Hellhole Flailer has to be the pick, which goes against what I usually preach. I write for manaleak.com and I constantly go on about removal getting picked over guys, and usually it should, but with this being an uncommon and this being a common, I'm more likely to see another Augur Spree than I am a Hellhole Flailer, so we're going to take the Flailer. And this is a pretty easy pick, it's the Dead Reveler. Again in this pack, pretty straightforward, we're going to take the Roustabout. So there's nothing particularly interesting in this pack, so we're going to take the Crasher here. Here we can pick up a Cobble Brute. We've got our original pack back. I'm not a fan of the Skill Rend. If I'm only going to be in two colours, I'm not really interested in fixing though. So I guess we take the Skill Rend. We can take this guy. Another Crasher, although I'm unlikely to play two. I'm going to do a sealed after this. There's a sealed event starting at 3 o'clock, which gives me an hour and 40 minutes to finish this tournament. Hopefully it takes that long, it means I've went deep. We're still doing pretty well with the RTR drafts. I've still not had to put any money into Magic Online for about 4 or 5 months, so that's good. I'm glad they've released a set that I'm competent at drafting with. Or maybe I'm not, maybe I'm doing something totally wrong and you guys can point it out to me. So that was a pretty awesome first pack, to be honest. We got only one card out with our colours. Hopefully the guy to my left is also not playing Rakdos. So what have we got in here? We get an Abrupt Decay, which is nice. Explosive Impact, and a Shred Freak. I'm probably going to take the Abrupt Decay here. There's nothing else that's exceptionally strong, although the Teleport, that is worth splashing blue for. Decisions. I mean, the Teleport was stronger than the Abrupt Decay is in Limited. Yeah, we'll splash blue for the Teleport. Ooh, Necropolis Regent. What does this guy do again? Put that many 1/1 counters on it. That's pretty strong. It's never going to see playing constructed, but I think in Limited that's an okay card. There's not really any other options in here for me, so I have no objections to taking the Regent, that's fine. We're getting past a security blockade. So I don't think the guy to my right or the guy to my left is on white or in Selesnya, to be honest, because that's two Eyes Nice guys I've seen in this pack already. In terms of what I can play here, not much. In fact, I'm not going to take a red or a black card. The Chemister's Trick is okay, but most of my guys are going to be unleashed, so it's not going to be like I wouldn't be casting this in the hopes to block profitably. It would be to get through a huge wave of damage next turn. Yeah, I guess we take the Chemister's Trick. Now, the guy to my left I don't think is playing Rakdos either. Otherwise he would not have passed this card. I'm quite happy to take the Bloodfray Giant. So we've got a Traitorous Instinct, which is going to be the pick. The Swindler, Perilous Shadow. We don't have any removal at the moment, which is disturbing. We're going to take the Swindler. I'd rather not play it, but I will if I have to. So the Shred Freak is going to be the pick here. Rakdos is all about carving out, getting early damage in, and then we've got some pretty bottomish late game finishers. I guess we take Racecourse Fury, that's interesting. We're going to take the Electricity over the Racecourse Fury though. It's just, it's weak removal, but I guess it is removal. We'll pick up the Dynacharge. Now let's hide this guy. Do you think Lisa don't mind playing in Rakdos? I would never have done it at the pre-release, but like a lot of the enchantments in this set, they've kind of grown on me. I would rather not run this guy. Would rather not run this. There's nothing in here that's going to be particularly threatening. I guess this draws me a card, but it's not going to be main decked ever. The Rakdos Charm's just bad, but we're going to take it. I'm only splashing blue, so I really don't want to have multiple blue cards, so taking double Chemister's Trick isn't on the agenda. I'm probably not going to play the Rakdos Charm. Unless I'm up against some sort of curvy out Selesnya deck, then I suppose it could be beneficial. Let's keep up with the trend, opening and getting past. Oh, well no, there's nothing nice for me in here. There's lots nice for other people though. Jared's Orders is a nice enough card. Don't think it's going to see much play in Standard, but it could get played in Modern. The Guildmage is disgusting. The Selesnya Charm is pretty bombish. The Phantom General is pretty bombish. The Long Legs I can take here. The Pursuit of Flight. A Racketeer. There are options. It's not as bad as I thought it was at first. I like Gilgari Longlegs. It's just a vanilla 5/4, which is never bad. Pursuit of Flight, at worst, it's going to give some of my guys +2/+2. At best, it's going to give them flying. I think we take the Pursuit of Flight here. And we get past Corpsejack's Menace. Right, the Augur Spree is going to be the pick here. Hopefully the Azure Guildgate comes back round to us. So we now have a removal spell. In terms of what I'm going to be playing here, what's going to be the pick? Probably this guy. If we can get a Deviant Glee or something on him, then that would be awesome. Another Augur Spree. It's a snap pick. Keep the Augur Sprees coming, guys. I'm happy to take them. We got a Splatterthug, which is probably going to be the pick in this pack. This pack, pack 3, so far has been really good for Selesnya. That's One Eyes in the Skies, 2 Knightly Valor, Selesnya Key Rune. No, not the Key Rune, the Charm. But my curve looks pretty good here. We're on 21, and I'd normally be quite happy to run a deck that looks like this. So anything else I get is a bonus. And there's a bonus. The Cryptborn Horror. Yeah, we're definitely going to play out this. If I can curve out and get damage through in turn 3, then that guy could potentially be huge. Now, do we want to take a Guildgate on another Shred Freak? I know there's another, is it Guildgate? There was one in the pack that opened, I believe. Or the second pack that I get past, so I'm going to take the Shred Freak here and hope to get past back the Guildgate. So we got an Electricity. Yeah, I guess we take the Electricity. These probably aren't going to get played now that I've picked up Augur Sprees though. So the Selesnya Charm has went, but the Phantom General hasn't, so I really think Selesnya is open here. I'm going to take the Sewer Shambler. Cobble Brute, doesn't look like we're getting that as a Guildgate. The Ringleader I just don't like. Codex Shredder, Bellows Lizard. I don't like it, it's not going to get played, there was nothing else. particularly concerning in that pack. If someone manages to play a Horncaller's Chant against me, then my deck is not doing what it's meant to, so I'm not worried about passing that. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with this. I mean, I'm not going to run the Chemister's Trick. I get no fixing. I really don't want to find myself in a situation where I'm drawing an island when I would rather be drawing a swamp or a mountain. So we're on 24 with 17 creatures. The curve is looking pretty solid. I guess we draw a Deviant Glee. Yeah. So the Deviant Glee comes out. The curve is pretty good. We're going to make it 2 islands. Yeah. We'll run like this and we'll see how we go. I'll see you in game 1.